Good morning, students. You can see I have opened PowerPoint task of the assessment, and in this recording, we're going to see how we can solve Microsoft PowerPoint task. So, in the question paper, the first task is given to be done with the slide master. The slide master gives a facility to apply common elements and common graphics to all slides. So it basically saves the time of the PowerPoint designer. Slide master can be opened from the view tab. So I in the my PowerPoints, I go to view tab. In view tab, I go to slide master option. Okay. And this is a way that slide master is open. If you want to see this option in the enlarged view of the PowerPoint slide, you can see we'll go to View tab. In View tab, there is a Slide Master option. One golden rule, always remember that we work in the Slide Masters, the topmost slide. Whenever you open Slide Master, it always takes you to second slide. So always move to the top slide. So ensure you are on the top slide of the Slide Master. Then only you do your action, otherwise it will not be worthful. Okay, so let us apply the instruction given in the question paper. So the first instruction given is apply a light blue color background and insert an image of tree.png at the bottom right corner. You can see even in the screenshot, it is shown that a tree image is given at the bottom right corner of the master slide, and one blue color shade is filled at the back. This is the first instruction. Second instruction is telling type your name at the bottom center of the slide master. So you can see a student name supposed to be typed. Okay. And what will be the size and color of a student name? That is also mentioned in the instruction. So these three steps we need to do in the slide master right now. So let us insert image, then let us fill the background color, and then let us write a student name at the bottom of the slide master. So I am in my slide master view and I am on the topmost slide. I'm going to insert tab. In insert tab, I am going to picture. In the picture, I am just choosing the image is provided to me. The image was provided to me already with the paper. This is the tree.png. So I have taken this image, I drag it and I put it on the right bottom right corner of the slide. Okay. Now I have to fill the background. So first task is done. I have inserted the picture. Now I have to fill the background. So they are asking to fill the blue color, okay, which is already in the picture's color, which is matching or maybe different. So what I do, I will click on this arrow icon. In this arrow icon, you can see this will expand the background option. I am going to fill color. I'm choosing eyedropper. Why I'm choosing eyedropper here? Because I want to choose the same color which is in the picture. So click eyedropper and click here. So same color is applied to the background of the slide. It's not mandatory to use eyedropper. You can even use other colors as per the instruction in the paper. Okay. And the eyedropper we are using, so we can copy the color from the picture and we can apply. Okay, so we have filled background color also. Now our third task is to write the student name at the bottom. So to write anything in the slide master, we always insert a text box. So insert text box, insert text box. I click it. Here I write a student name. So student name ABC. Okay, and I make it little balance. Student name ABC. As per the instruction in the paper, the size of the font is 40 and color is dark green. Okay, so let us apply it. The size of the font is 40, so 40, and the color is dark green. Let me go to the dark green. And I have to ensure that it is visible on my slide properly, like it is visible in screenshot. We can see screenshot once again. Tree, right side, student name at the bottom. So two golden rules we have covered here. Number one, To write anything, we use text box in the slide master and always work on the topmost slide of the slide master. Okay, learners, so now let's move to the task 2 in the PowerPoint. In the task 2, they want us to go back to the normal view. So normal view is how? Go to view tab. Right now I'm in a slide master. By default, whenever you open a PowerPoint, it always open in the normal view. So go to view and there is a normal view. So remember, the benefit of slide master is to apply same design to all slides, wherever normal view is used to design every slide individually. Okay, so I have come back to the normal view. I repeat the steps. I went to view and there is a view option called normal. So I'm in a normal view. Let's see what the instruction are given to do in the normal view. In the normal view, they want to do something on the slide first. They want to write save tree, save life. Save tree, save life. Font size that they want is 96 color dark green. So save tree, save life. Font color is dark green and font size is 90. So I just put it 96, whatever they have requested. And as shown in the picture, I just place it little above. Okay. So my first task is done about writing the title with dark green color, size 96. Below to this, they want oxygen and shelter words, which is of the size 60. So oxygen and shelter, shelter, just select them, select the brown color as given in the instruction, make them size of 60 and put it beneath it. So you can see my first slide is ready as per the instruction. Oxygen and cylinder are ready, shelter and safety life heading is put. Now let me move to the next part of the paper. Insert slide 2. They are asking in this mock paper that insert another slide. So to insert another slide, I go to new slide. Okay. So another slide is inserted. What do they want on the next slide 2? They want insert a smart art using the cycle category. So, and this is smart art, you can see this is a this type of smart art. They want air, water, food, shade, wood. So let me do it very quickly. I go to insert, I go to smart art, and in this smart art, I choose cycle category as they have mentioned in the mock paper. And then I click on this. So we have inserted a smart art. Okay. Now what we need to do as per the instruction in the paper, these smart art supposed to be filled with green color. There should be the text air, water, food, shade, word, and text should be bold. So let me do it very quickly. Air, water, food, shade, and wood. Okay. So I just select them. I will ensure that my all the things are filled with color. So what I do, I select this smart art together and go to format, and in format tab there is option called shape fill and choose green colors for all these shapes, dark green colors. So I'm selecting each circle, filling green color, select each circle and format tab, fill green color like this. Also you can do one thing, every text supposed to be bold. So select each circle, click bold, select each circle, click bold, select each circle, click bold. So like this, your all the text will become bold and the things have been colored with the green. One more thing to observe, if you see carefully in the smart art, the arrows are also filled with the green color. So let us fill the arrows as well. Green color. Same step, select the arrow, go to shape format, shape fill. arrow, format, shape fill, green fill. So like this you can work and you can turn all the arrows in green. So you can see I have created a smart art as requested in the paper. Now I'm going down to the next instruction. Next instruction is apply transition white to all slides. What is a transition? Transition is the impact of appearance when you change one slide to another. The appearance is known as transition. So click first, click transition, click white, okay, click second, click transition, white, okay. So we have applied transition called white. This transition helps how the slides are changing from one to another. You just run the slideshow and can you see this shadow effect? This is actually the white transition. Yeah. So when one slide is changing to another, one shadow effect appears that is called transition. So it is available in the transition tab. Now let us do the next instruction. Next instruction in the paper is task 4 animation. On slide 1, insert a green ball. As we can see in the diagram on the green slide 1, they want insert a circle. So let me go here and let me insert a circle. To insert a circle, I go to insert and shapes. We know shapes very well. We have practiced it enough. So shapes, and I have to fill it with the color green. I have filled the color green. Now, as per the guidelines mentioned, this circle is actually moving from its position to the bottom left corner. So how to do this? Select it, go to animations, click add animations, go down, click motion path. Acha, why we are choosing motion path in the add animation option? Because we have to draw a path like which is going from like top of the right side to the bottom left of the slide. So I'm taking a motion path. Okay, and after selecting motion path, this red color is called endpoint. So just drag it to this part. So in this way, you can move small things with the easy animation. So what we did for the animation, we went to animation, we went to add animation, we went down to motion path, and in motion path we have selected line, and then we have dragged that line red point here. This is called animation endpoint, and our PPT work is ready. So let us run and see how does it appear. This is the first slide. If I click, the circle is moving like this. Then this is second slide with the smart art. All the transition and animations are applied. Student name is appearing on every slide. Tree image is coming on every slide. My slide master task is over. Everything is over. So this is a way to do PowerPoint tasks. Thank you.